Hey, good evening, everybody. It is December 27th, Tuesday evening, about 8:30 in the evening here on the East Coast of the U.S. in New Jersey. I'm going to give my quick 10-day review of this machine and what I think of it so far. I've used it, I think I used it like 7 out of the 10 days so far, and this machine's just been, it does what a wash machine's supposed to do. Like an old school machine, you get loads done in about 30 to 35 minutes. It's quick cycle times. There's no messing around with the machine guessing the the weight of the load and wondering how much water it needs to add to it, or um, taking its time and doing whatever it needs to do. Uh, because they don't, these new machines don't let you choose the water level anymore. You either get my 4616, which I still have, my Whirlpool, that has the auto water level, and it also has a deep fill. But over time, I just really wasn't happy with the autofill on that machine. It was filling with too little water for bigger loads, and I really didn't like that. I said, I don't care if it, as long as it gets the job done. But when I actually watched it, I wasn't happy about it. Um, you know, you got a huge load in there and a little bit of water, and eventually that'll rub the porcelain right off the tub. I can't imagine the strain it puts on components either. But yet Whirlpool says it's normal for a little bit of the load to be sticking up out of the water. Back in the day, the top loaders used to cover the clothes with water, and this one will do it. You've got your deep water cycles right here, and your normal eco is basically just a throwaway cycle. You'll only get warm water on that, or cool at best. Uh, it's a low water level. It's about a quarter of the tub. It just comes up to, it covers the top of the bottom of the agitator vanes. So, and the rinse level's even lower with part of the fin sticking up out of the water. So it's quite a fest. Um, it's actually pretty entertaining to watch. I use that for very small loads, though. That's my low water level for this machine. That's what I use it for. Um, the capacity they claim is 2.9. Whirlpool in their advertising, if you go on their website and put this model in there, by the way, this is Whirlpool commercial CAE2795FQ. They claim a capacity of 3.2 cubic foot. I find this interesting because it's not as big as the 4616, yet it's not tall and narrow like the wash baskets they used in the 24-inch direct drives. And I always thought that the super capacity baskets they used in the direct drives, well, now I'm not so sure. This is a different size tub I haven't seen in these machines. It's big enough though. It's big. It's not quite as big as my other one though. But that's fine. I could still get a lot of laundry in here, and I don't have a problem with that. The wash action is quite vigorous, as you guys, if you look at my videos, you see in them, you commented. It's, just check out the wash action for yourself. It speaks for itself. It's about as old school gets in a modern machine. Um, Another thing I wanted to say, you have a porcelain top and lid with this machine, which even the Maytag commercial doesn't have, and I don't know why they're charging over $900 for that machine. I guess you might be able to get it cheaper. I don't know. This machine was closer to a grand. And like I said, I'm glad that that's why I wanted this machine, basically, was for the porcelain top and lid. I think it would just be able to stand up to scratching and a lot of steam, better than just painted metal. It should keep back rusting, hopefully. Anyway, um, this is a heavier built cabinet on here. The whole front, this is a whole piece. This whole panel comes off here. Like I said, even the metal isn't as flimsy as the other machine is. I think all modern machines are pretty much the same. But this is still this actually feels solid for what it is. I believe the back guard here too may be porcelain. It's an all steel control panel, all metal, quite solid. Um, and it's really just a simple machine. That's all it is a commercial washer heavy duty series, and those are your cycles right there. It really couldn't be any easier. And once I said, you get hot water with all the deep water cycles straight hot if you want that. It's very retro Whirlpool Kenmore with a gray speckled tub, straight vein agitator. Even this tub ring right here looks like the first Kenmore washer that Whirlpool sold, that Whirlpool made and sold through Sears Kenmore in 1947, the Jeep model. I got a video of it somewhere. I passed an appliance store last year that had one sitting outside, and if I got to find that and try to get that posted again. And you could, it's amazing how similar this looks to that. But yeah, so that's it. The only thing I could say is I hope it lasts. It's more heavy duty than the garden variety VMW machines that they're selling now in your big box stores. And you know, this I got at PC Richard and Son. You could get it at Lowe's, I think. You can get it at Home Depot, and probably just about any appliance place. You might not see it on display floors, but you can order it. So I would move on it. This is a non-vented washer. This was actually meant for like you know, beauty salons and maybe college dorms and things like that, uh, where a coin box isn't needed. But it's the same thing. It just has, I think, a few more cycles on it on this one. So this is supposedly it's non-residential. There's no special installation or anything with it. It's just standard fare. It's just a heavier duty. It's a heavier duty machine than the typical VMW. It claims it has a triple lip seal in it to protect the bearings, heavy duty bearings, half horsepower motor. I think even the suspension rods are a little firmer too, but I can't really. It's kind of hard to see though. But at one point, I'll pull the panel off this thing and show it. It's been a very good machine. I've been very happy with it. It's what I want in a washer, in a modern day washer. It's new combined with the old school. So there you go, guys. That's the Whirlpool CAE2795FQ. I would say if you're looking for old school washers with a one piece agitator or even the dual action, it would either be this, the Amana NT W, I think it is 4516. I had that machine. FW. Lowe's is currently selling the WTW, the Whirlpool WTW 4816 FW. That is probably the most full featured Whirlpool with a dual action agitator. But these are older models too. They still they're making them, I guess, in limited quantities, I suppose. So this, then you got the Speed Clean TC5. That's truly an old school washer, a transmission old school washer. So there you go. Lord bless, guys. Have a good night. Jesus is risen. God bless.